Happy Friday! We've made it! Another week is done. Oh, I'm so happy. Not that we're just living for the weekends, but yeah, no, the sun is shining right now. It's Friday evening. I am done with a long week at work and ready to embrace the weekend. We've actually got plans tonight. We are heading over to our friend's house for a takeaway and catch up with them. James, my husband, hasn't actually met them before. I don't want to just call them work friends because they're more than just that, but I used to work with both of them actually at an old job, and one of them I currently work with. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, having a nice catch up. James obviously meeting them for the first time. And then tomorrow I'm seeing my two best friends, which I cannot wait for. We've not caught up in ages, and we're planning our trip because we are going away, the three of us, which I will be vlogging. I might get some clips tomorrow. I think we're going to head to like a nice little coffee shop, have a little catch up, and then a fairly chilled one. I do need to clean the house. Boring, I know, but needs to be done. Then Sunday, got a few life admin bits I need to get done, but I really want to book a holiday. I was talking to one of the girls this week about the fact I'm hanking to book a holiday. As much as I've got my trip with my girls that I'm really looking forward to, and then me and James have got a trip later in the year, it just feels so long away till then. So I really want to see if there's something that's like reasonably priced, given that it's about to be school holidays. That we can book, like, I don't know, Lisbon or Ibiza or something like that. And I thought it might be quite fun for me to vlog that potentially, just to show you how I look for deals, how I find them. I know it might seem really self-explanatory, but I've got a little bit of a knack, and I've kind of become the go-to person in my family and friends group for if they're looking to book a holiday for tips. Even down to the wire of my best friend Laura, who I saw the other weekend. I was helping her pick the seats on board because I am that much of a geek and I watch so many travel vlogs that I know the optimal seats to book on a plane. Yes, I am that sad. And if you want tips on that, let me know. But yeah, I'm not a salesperson, I'm not on commission, although it would be lovely to be on commission. One of my big aspirations as of this week is I've got obsessed and fallen down a rabbit hole of watching India Moon, and then also I have got a long-standing love for Tabitha Amy. That's really bad, I don't know her name. But both of them have been gifted trips with British Airways, and I'm like, whoa, stick that on the vision board because that is a friggin' dream. I would love to do that. I already spend probably the majority of my salary on a British Airways holidays or flights. So if I could get those trips gifted and they could pay me to talk about their brand, I happily would. But in all seriousness, that's like I'm not doing it for the money. That would be nice. One of the reasons I wanted to start creating this channel is because I digest so many vlogs and travel tips, etc. And I travel a lot that it just seems bonkers that someone so passionate about all this stuff as me isn't involved in the game. So even if I reach a small audience, or even if I just look back on these as memories, yeah, I just want to go along on that travel journey. Equally, just document my weekends. I'm quite enjoying being on this side. And the fact I've worked in marketing for so many years, and especially in my last job where I oversaw more of the social side, more of the influencer side, I also find it really fascinating being on the other side, i.e. being a creator, getting to understand how the algorithms work, the problems with it, the complexities of TikTok or YouTube, and how that all works. It actually is a little bit geeky for me to figure that out. I'm not going to say that I can crack it. I definitely don't have an advantage. I feel like I've started from scratch. So if anyone has any tips and they've listened this far into this video, and you're not just my family and friends, I would more than appreciate any tips on how I could optimise anything. I'm using a lot of AI at the moment. But yeah, so that's really why I'm here. I've probably touched on it in other vlogs, but we're kicking off a cosy-ish, chilled weekend, and then we're off to somewhere next week, which I will vlog, somewhere abroad. We're going on a plane, nowhere too exciting. It's for a purpose. We've got an event, a family event, but I'm really looking forward to that. I need to start thinking about what I'm packing, etc. So maybe we'll do a bit of that. That might be nice for Sunday. I'll do a little bit of packing. You can join me as we prep for that. And then get ready for a busy week at work as well. So yeah, thanks. I'm going to wrap this up now because I've waffled on for way too long. Thank you for bearing with me, and I'll catch up with you all later. Good morning. I have just started my makeup, getting ready to head out and have a catch up with my two best friends. I've not seen them in a little while. We need to have a good catch up, see how life's doing, but then also we need to plan our trip because we are going to, what am I going to say? Yeah, we're going to Paris. Girls trip. Buzzing. I may have already said that. I'm probably like, ooh, and I've already told you. But yeah, really, really looking forward to that holiday. And we just need to have a good catch up about what we want to do. Actually, one of the guys I work with has just recently come back, and he said that he wouldn't recommend like booking too many restaurants and stuff. So I'm going to chat to the girlies today, and maybe we will just kind of play it by ear. We're not there for long. I think we're only there for like 2 nights. So I'm almost a bit reluctant to book too much because, like, if we're somewhere and enjoying it, you know, you just want to be fairly fluid. We get a really early Eurostar, and then we are there for 2 nights. So we do technically have like basically 3 full days. We don't go back till late the following day, and then we have booked off. Well, I've booked off the following day, which is quite nice. Just have a chilled one, get back, and not put pressure on myself to be like right as rain for post that. I can't think what else to catch you up on. Last night we went over to my friends, had a catch up, the 4 of us, so my husband, her partner, and we just had a takeaway and just chilled at theirs, caught up, and it was really nice, really wholesome. We ended up being there till not fairly late, but later than my usual bedtime law, which is not late at all in the grand scheme of things. By the way, makeup is just the same. I don't actually think I've got anything new to try. Just the same blusher, the same contour stick that's probably gross. Probably all is gross, let's be honest. And then I do later want to start packing for a trip we've got later this week. As I said, a bit more of a for a purpose trip, for like an event, family event, rather than a holiday, but still looking forward to it nonetheless. And need to think about that. Also need to think about life admin bits for this week, just doing a bit of planning for socials, yeah, what do you call it, that, LinkedIn, bit of TikTok planning, YouTube planning, and then I also want to look at booking a holiday. I probably mentioned this. I'm really torn as if we want to do something like in Europe, but then at the same time, because we probably want to go away like in the next few months, some of the trips are astronomical for Europe, obviously like school holidays and stuff, and we don't have children, so we don't actually need to be dictated to by school holidays, so I'm always really reluctant to book anything, but at the same time, we don't really have the time to go any other time. God, repeat myself. And then I always look like we did it last year, booked to go to Miami for James's 30th, and I'm like, if you can use points and find a savvy way to do it, it can near enough be the same price as going to Europe, which I know seems really wild because people be like, why would you just go there for a few days? But it's like, I'd much rather spend the same money and be over there than be spending like nearly $1,000 on like a few nights away just in Europe, especially when like out of season it would be like a third of the price. So I'm going to have a look at a few options. There's actually this really cool holiday finder tool that I use on VA. I'll include the link in the description of this video. But basically, you can go on, select your exact dates, or you can select like a whole month period, how many nights you want to go away, and then you can like filter by all the countries you're interested in going to. You can filter by like, what's the word, like if you want to be all inclusive, like what catering you want. And also, what other things can you filter to? Like the star of the hotel that you're like wanting. Sorry, just put some extra concealer on because there's a few spots that are not making me happy. Yeah, you can then put on like 5, like what star basis you want. I'm trying to think what other things they have on there, like if you want it for like families, if you want like a beach, those sort of things. which I just love having a little mooch on there. So I'll probably start there. And then normally if I find something, I'll kind of sky scanner run it through just to check the flights, and then from there figure it out. So I need to figure out some dates, and then maybe later we can have a look at that, or it might be tomorrow. Oh, it's so rainy out there. I know I moaned, well, we probably were all moaning when it was too hot last week and the week before, but now I'm like, where's the sun gone? So sad. Anyway, let me just deal with those spots, because that's fun, isn't it? Outfit today, I'm really torn as to what to wear, because it's rainy. I'm like, I just want to go cash. So I've just got on these like blue F&F jeans. Oh, I bloody love F&F jeans. And there's just white t-shirt. I actually just found it in my wardrobe. I don't know when I got it, but I found it. I think it should have had like where that twist is here. I think that should have been like a button or something. And then I'm just debating what to do, because I kind of want to put a jacket on, but at the same time, you know, when you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm like, if I put this jacket on, you can still see me. Is this too much blue? Yeah, I think it's too much blue. It's giving a weird vibe. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know. Do I just put on my like crop trench from M&S? And then I was maybe thinking like, I might do crop trench, and then I've got this gorgeous little mulberry with my green trainers. I think that might be quite a vibe. But we'll see. I'll try it on, and I'll let you know later what we go with. Very casual one, and I'll catch up with you later. Hello, well, afternoon. Just back from catching up with my friends. We went out for a little mooch. I also picked up a Charlotte Tilbury shop, whatever you call it. And I got a few bits. I got the new shadow sticks, which I'm obsessed with. I've just been trying them on my little video for TikTok, and I stopped on my favourite lipstick, which is Kim KW, which is super exciting. I didn't actually get this bag with it, but I've just used it for the vibes, you know. But these sticks, I'm really excited about these. With us going away next week, I didn't want to take like a full palette, because we've only got a small cabin bag between us. So these are going to be super helpful for packing. Like, how small they're going to be just to be able to slot in. Really looking forward to giving these a go. They just feel like an absolute dream when I put them on my hand. So really excited about these. And also, one of my friends goes to Italy semi-regularly, and she brought me back these, and I'm so excited to have them. They are white chocolate bacio, I think they're called, which is like kiss in Italian. And these are genuinely my favourite chocolate in the whole world, but you can rarely get the white, so I was buzzing when I saw she'd got some of these for me to try. Looking forward to them. Going to put these away. And then, I don't know what our plan is later. Just have a chilled one. I probably won't catch up with you. I'm going to watch a bit of TV. I need to put this away too. Watch a bit of TV. Catch up on, like, we need to watch Rivals. I bloody love Rivals. Is anyone watching Rivals? Are you loving it? If you are. Also got Dutton Ranch to catch up on as well, which is super exciting. Love that too. I need to wash my hair because it's gone a bit gross. So I might have an everything shower at some point, and then just have a chill, really. Can't think there's anything else I need to do. So I might catch up with you later. If not, this is probably going to be a really short vlog, I'll be honest. Of me just talking and not showing you much. Sorry. But it'll be better next week because we're actually away. And I'll catch up with that. And even if this is like just a 10-minute vlog, that's cool. Yeah, I'll leave you to it. And I'll catch you. Oh, I'm going to show you holiday booking. No, we will do that. I'll show you holiday booking. That might be later or tomorrow. And then we'll wrap this one up right short and sweet. And catch you later. Morning. I've not got my microphone on, so this sound quality might not be fab. I've got up. I've washed my hair, and so I blow dry it, and then I just get the Shark, I don't know what you call this, Black Star tool? Is that what it's called? And then I just like turn the under bits in. Well, my husband's made me some breakfast. I have got some protein powder mixed with vanilla soy yogurt, frozen blueberries, and some fuel granola. I'm trying to hit my protein goals because I'm still trying to sort out my lifestyle. I wouldn't say I'm massively in like a I need to lose loads of weight. I've lost about 2 to 3 stone over the past year in a number of ways, but mainly through diet. And I still allow myself a treat, but I feel like with a few holidays I've got a little bit off track, and I had a catch up with a nutritionist earlier this week, and we re-looked at my calories and my protein goals, and I was nowhere near my protein goals for my build and like, yeah, me. So I'm now challenging myself to have 30 grams of protein per meal, which I think before I was like around 50, so I've had to double. So protein powder is now in my diet, which is a bit wild. But I've just mixed it with my vanilla soy yogurt I have each morning. I actually had this the other morning, it was actually delicious. It goes quite like elasticated, is that the right word? When you mix it, but it's really good. Really good. I'm gonna have that, do my makeup. I actually brought, yesterday in the clip I sort of told you about the new Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow stick, so I'm actually gonna give them a whirl. And I'll let you know my thoughts. I can't remember which one I would like to make. I think it was the Oyster Twilight, was it that one? Yeah, I think it was Oyster Twilight, so let's give that one a whirl. I'm going to do my usual makeup. Let's not explain because you're probably all sick of hearing what my usual makeup is. I'm absolutely boiling as well because although the weather's not been great in the UK, it's quite warm today, and obviously I've just blow dried my hair and I've got thick hair, so that makes it quite warm. And with I am saying this and I've got like a fluffy dressing gown on. This dressing gown is hilarious. It's actually a Soho House one. Basically when we went, so we've been to Soho House a few times, farmhouse, sorry. And when we were last there, they have these robes in the room. I didn't steal it, just to be really clear. And I said to my husband, they've got a hood, they're just really cozy. They come in one size, so they're just like, they're just ultimate comfort. And when I was sat in it last time, I was like, I actually want one of these for home because I feel like it'll be like the ultimate like, comfort treat vibe. And I just live for shit like that. So I went on Vinted. They do sell them, but this colour was out of stock. I think they had like a grey and a white in stock. I was like, no, I want this colour. Feels like it's nice, and also it just actually reminds me of being there. And I'm quite like a romanticisy, like love being in the moment type person. I'm also really conscious of just flicking my hair in. It's probably gonna go out. But basically, I was like, oh, I'll have a look, and I went on Vinted, and they had one on there, and I can't remember how much I paid. I want to say it was like 20 quid, and I think they're like normally 100 or something. So I was very, very chuffed with this purchase. Also, we're spontaneously going out. I didn't mention. So I'll vlog where we're going. Won't reveal till we're in the car. And I'll catch you up on the plan. Normally on Sundays I wouldn't put makeup on, but we're going somewhere where I want to wear makeup, and obviously for the content and videos I much prefer having some on. So that is my base. It's probably professionals on here. You may be watching this game, what on earth does she do with our makeup? Just more of the contour stick. I just want to really try this shadow stick for you guys. I feel like this was a long section of the vlog, but we're getting there. We are. Let's blend this out. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Oh, bit of blush. Always the blush. I don't know with these shadow sticks. I'm like, should I blend them out? We're gonna figure this out together. I might get a shadow brush just in case. Of course, there's a Charlotte Tilbury shadow brush. Nothing else will do. I don't know what the vibe is with this. Do we think it's just a case of, oh, you can't even see me anymore? Like, I suppose you could just put it directly on. I don't know if you can see that one. It's a really nice colour. I suppose you could just put it on. I might actually just run the brush over it. Oh, the texture just feels so nice. It's so creamy and beautiful. I love this colour. I can tell I'm just going to basically want to wear this colour every day. Which is really good because the brownie shade in this palette, as you can see, I've basically hit pan. That one. So this will be super helpful if I've got, I wonder what that is, crystal chrome. Imagine if they just had that colour. That, oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'm actually really happy if I just sort of blend that out. Oh, these, I'm just going to wear these all the time, I know I am. Look at that, beautiful. I don't know if you can really see. Just like a glisten, bit browny, not too much. Whack the mascara on. And then I'm going to scoff my breakfast, get dressed. I don't know what to wear. Really struggling with what to wear at the moment. I also am trying not to buy loads of new clothes. I kind of fall into this trap when I don't know what to wear, that I just want to buy loads of new clothes, and it's like, no Danny, you actually have shitloads of clothes. Stop buying more. I just need to find, like, the other day, I just filmed a TikTok and showed like the outfit I wore for work on Friday, and I just took like a white dress and put like a waistcoaty trench top over the top, and it just, those two items I was probably getting a little bit bored of in my wardrobe, and I was like, no, I've reinvented it now and I'm happy, and I feel like I need to take the time to do that, because then I find things that I'm like, oh, I love this, like just by layering or styling a bit differently, but at the same time I'm just too lazy. I just can't bother to change my bag either, so I've got my, I don't know if I showed this for the vlog yesterday. Where is it? I've got this mulberry lily at the moment. My husband actually brought me this as a surprise last year, it was beautiful. I'd seen the lily in this colour and I was obsessed with it, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. I always like to find me a bargain, and I just couldn't find it discounted anywhere. I actually think for a period of time I was willing to pay full price and they just didn't have it in stock. And I kept going on and on and on about it, and basically he was looking for it on Vinted and other places, and he found this on Vinted for like a really good price and just ordered it and surprised me one day. It was so lovely. Lovely little surprise. I don't know if that's impacting my hair. Oh, it's alright. A little bit of a kink. My hair, it just, I don't know if it's because it's bleached to the nines. It just seems to, you know, like if I do something, it holds that style. So that's the full face. I really like these shadow sticks. I think they're going to get a lot of wear in my wardrobe. Makeup. But yeah, just a little close up. Ooh. What's going on there? Yeah, really happy with these. Also quite liking my hair. I normally heatless curl it, but I couldn't be asked to do it last night, so we are where we are. We move forward today. Right, I'm going to wrap up this bit because I have blabbed for 8 minutes. Lol, yesterday I was like, I don't even know if this vlog's going to be very long. And now I've just made one section 8 minutes. So peace, we'll catch up with you later. And I'll take you along on our little adventure. Hi, so change of event. We are now heading, we're going to have a really chilled Sunday. We're now heading to the designer outlet near, well, nearish us, it's like quite far, but the nearest one, 45 minutes. 45 minutes? Yeah. Which is McArthurGlen.
I think it's like Fraser Outlets now.
It's now Fraser Outlets, which is throwing me off. We're heading there for a bit of a mooch. James, who's driving, my lovely husband, needs/wants, debatable, some new running trainers. So we've seen, there's Adidas here. Is there a Puma? Puma, Adidas, A6. Nike, A6. So we're hoping we can find some, and then also I just want a general mooch. I do really enjoy having a little look in the M&S outlet, and I don't remember what shops I like having a look at. Just have a little look anyway.
There's not that many good shops here, to be fair. It's mainly good for sports. There's like Denby and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Denby's going into administration, which is wild.
It's cheap stuff in Denby then.
Might be. But that shop equally may have closed. But anyway, that's the plan. We will catch up with you when we're there and take you along on a little mooch of the shops.
Favourite coffee shops there?
Oh yeah, and there's a 200 Degrees, which I friggin' love. That's my favourite coffee by far, which is ironic because I don't have caffeine, but it has the best decaf ever. So I may have one of them, may not. I've just had that big protein breakfast, so I'm actually feeling quite full, so the thought of a coffee is a bit, not gonna lie. But anyway, we'll catch up with you when we're there, and we'll see you in a bit. Hi, bit of a check-in. It's been a few hours, I think. Oh, I can't remember. Hour or two. We've not actually made it to McArthurGlen yet because we went to Brand Max, which is like nearby.
It's
like the Fraser's Group outlet.
It's like Famous USC,
like,
direct.
yeah, flannels, USC, Sports Direct all in one. I picked up 2 pairs of trainers, which I'll show you when I'm home. Had a good little mooch. Still looking for something for my dad for Father's Day, so we're now going to go to McArthurGlen. We haven't got copious amounts of time because we want to try and watch the F1, which starts at 2, so we'll see how we get on. I really want to go to M&S. I might film some bits. I definitely wasn't filming in Brad Max because it is the most overstimulating jumble sale-y vibe in the whole world.
It's like like, some steroids, right?
Yeah, like where do you even look? So I wasn't filming. But I'll show you what I got.
Recommend going if you want something in particular.
Yeah, I was trying to not spend too much money, and I have just, so yeah, that was a little bit bad.
Bargain though.
Yeah, no, they were good prices, and I think they're the sort of thing where I didn't really want to spend that amount of money, but at the same time, I know, like, in a few months or whatever, I've done it before, like, when I've been to Bicester, where I go, oh, I can't really, like, I've said I'm not spending money at the moment, and then I'll be like, oh, why didn't I just buy that, because I'm probably never going to see it at that price again. So I'll show you them when we get home. We'll head to McArthurGlen. I don't know if I'll film there, we'll see how we get on, because we kind of want to dip in and out, but I'll show you a haul when we get back, watch the Grand Prix, do some life admin, and that'll be it. And then we've got the barbecue later, see how the weather holds out, maybe indoor barbecue.
So we'll definitely cook outside and probably eat inside.
Okay. But yeah, we'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. Hi, it's a windy one. James is here too. We're just at the East Midlands Designer Outlet. Around. Yeah, the rain is trying to rain. We are. Well, I'm going to go in M&S Outlet first. Have a little meet up there. I can't remember what the shops you wanted to have a look at.
I don't want to go to Puma and Nike now.
Yeah, because we've just gone
get
to
trainers elsewhere.
Well, James really wanted running trainers, which we successfully got at the Brand Max outlet. So have a look. Sometimes M&S pulls through, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see, let you know what we found.
M&S is always hit and miss.
No, it depends if they've got.
Like, that's nice though.
Yeah.
If you're going on holiday.
I'm just not sure. That's nice. That knitted.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, they've got some
Okay.
costumes here that are really nice.
Little knitted. £16, that's not bad either. I just don't know if I need more swim costumes, and also I definitely don't need white swimming costumes. Okay. I don't actually know what I'm on the lookout, I'll be honest, here. But let's see if anything inspires. Have a look at the sandals. Little selection. I actually don't need any sandals, that's the thing. Some knitweary bits. I also hate it when I come in here and they've got stuff that I already own in the outlet. That really annoys me. Because there is a jumper over there that I own. It's in the outlet, let's have a look. It's only a green thing, but like this. I actually own that, £15. I don't need any of this, so that's what I definitely don't need any coats, although that is really nice. Underwear sometimes in here is really good. I only wear M&S underwear, so, and they've also got some really cute bags, that's really nice. As well as some of the summery ones. But I don't need anything like that. Oh, this is nice. It's really nice for 30 quid. Let's pan it around so you can look. Really like that. 30 quid. And they've got it in the navy too. That's really nice. Sometimes these bits are like more discounted. Oh, I actually love this. I own this in black and I did buy it in the white. But I took it back because it kept pulling. That's really nice too. But yeah, I don't know what I'm really in the market for. That trench is nice. I might wrap up here because now in the kids bit and there's a lot of people around. I'll let you know. Oh, this looks nice. This looks like a feathery. Oh, I don't know. I really like that top. Oh no, it pulls. That's the issue. £24. What do we think? What's the verdict? It's that one I showed earlier. We'll go and have a mull and then I'll let you know what I purchase. Hi! So I actually didn't film any more of McArthurGlen just because we didn't really go many of the shops. It started to rain a bit and it wasn't very good all in all. The only things we actually got, which are from my grandparents, was some Cadbury misshapes. And I went in the Lindt shop and they had the cherry blossom, caramel hazelnut and then matcha Lindt truffles, which I've not seen in the box and I've not seen before at all. So I did grab them and I will try them probably when we get back. I might do a TikTok trying them just to see what they're like, or do them on here. We're just on our way home now. We should be having more than enough time to get some food made for the Grand Prix at 2, and then need to do some life admin, which we won't catch up on. I don't think we're going to look at holidays today, realistically, because we've got friends coming around at sort of 5:30ish, which when the Grand Prix is finished will pretty much be them. And then just have a really chilled one, I suppose. I'll show you what I brought when we get in. 2 pairs of trainers, spoiler alert. And then catch up with you later, show you what we're making for food, and then maybe film some bits later, and then that'll probably be the end of the vlog. That's been a weekend of odd bits, nothing too exciting, but do need to start thinking about going away, and what I need to pack. Probably not for today, maybe one evening. Wednesday evening.
We don't need too much because we're going to a wedding, so it's...
Yeah, we're going to a wedding abroad, so we need to fly, obviously.
Not really abroad.
I know.
It's Ireland.
It's Ireland. But still, it's very exciting, and it's family, and we love those members of that family, so...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing everyone, but not like major packing thoughts, i.e. whatever I wear to the airport. Can't talk. Airport probably be fairly chill outfit. Then we obviously need what we're wearing for the wedding, and then maybe just
Saturday,
just like a chill clothes as well. So
do some shopping.
Probably won't have too much packed. Just need to obviously pack like stuff for the wedding, which is fairly bulky. So we have got a cabin bag and then a backpack, I think, as well.
Yeah, you've got a cabin bag.
Yeah. So, but we'll share the cabin bag between us. So. Gosh. Right, catch up with you later. Hi. So, little haul of what I got. Got some Valentino trainers. Wild. Bit of a splurge. I think they were like $260, I want to say. So here they were $640 retail. Then they were reduced to $319. It looks like on the sticker in here. And then they paid $260, which I don't think is too bad at all. They're the Up Village sneaker Valentino. They've got the Rockstar stud around the rubber. Really nice, really comfy. Tried them on, was super happy with them. A little bit of a treat. And then the other pair of trainers I've got. Oh, hi Enzo. Enzo has come to say hello. Well, these Adidas ones, this is going to be a logistical nightmare with ends, but here we go. I've wanted these for ages. When they came out, I saw them, I was like obsessed. They're like a leathery croc, and these were £30. £30 bargain. Super happy with them. I do need to stop buying trainers though, because I've got too many. But there's the little haul. We are going to go and grab some food, watch the F1, do a bit of life admin while watching it on the laptops, and then have friends over barbecue. I will check back in at some point, whether that's later or I'll just wrap up the vlog, and I'll catch you later.